This meeting will come to order.
The call to order is for getting the attention of the entire room in order to begin the meeting.
Brother Stephen, can you give the invocation?
Fulfill what you called the Great Commission, Lord.
Enter with me into the world of imagination. Imagine that you have just been told that you're about to ascend into heaven. But before you go, you have one final message to give to this audience.
The teaching is given by the club president or by a guest speaker. Its purpose is to inspire and train the members of the club to evangelize.
All right, so we're going to begin today with extemporaneous speeches. I'm going to ask for a few volunteers.
Challenging our comfort zones is the largest part of the meeting. It is composed of activities that encourage people to get out of their comfort zones in order to give them the boldness to evangelize.
All right, so a basket's going around with random topics. Whatever topic you get, you'll have 2 minutes to talk about that topic. You'll be timed at 30 seconds. We'll give you a signal, and then at the conclusion of the 2 minutes, we'll give you a final signal to wrap up. All right, working our way on the first row, back, and then starting on the side.
All right, so I have a thrilling topic here for you. It's GPS versus maps. Now, if you're like my dad, you're more like, the map kind of guy.
Okay, next thing is going to be tongue twisters and pantomime. So the way we're going to run this is Giovanna has a list of tongue twisters. So those who are participating and have not done a speech will just line up and do the tongue twister. For the pantomimes, we're going to have, let's say Michael is doing a pantomime. The guys have to guess what Michael's trying to portray, and when they do, Michael can go back to his seat. Let's say Colleen's doing a pantomime. The girls have to guess what she's doing. Make sense? Cool. Go. There, got it.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked?
Something in a 30-acre thermal thicket of thorns and thistles thumped and thundered, threatening the 3D thoughts of Matthew the thug, although theatrically it was only the 30,000 thistles and thorns through the underneath of this thigh that this 30-year-old thug thought of that morning. Okay, so for the last activity of the day, we're going to split up into 4 groups. Each group is going to write a speech about 2 minutes for another group. So we've got 4 groups. This group writes a speech for this group, this one for that one for this one. And then somebody from that group is elected by the group to come up and give the speech. So they'll have the text, and they'll have about a minute to look over it. Any questions? Huh? A silly speech. Make it funny.
Well, let's see. We need to come up with something funny.
Not the speaker that was making noise.
Everybody set. Okay. Introducing Hito.
Welcome, my generals. Today, I, your great leader, am going to talk to you about my plan to conquer the world.
Okay, so we have a membership agreement for anybody who wants to join the club. The first paragraph is just the basic principles of the gospel. So if you would like to sign this meeting or the next, to be a part of the Great Commission Club, we will have these available.
Announcements and reminders are the last order of business in a meeting, including any announcements or reminders pertaining to the club.
Meeting adjourned, and thank you for coming.